Give the Lord a shout. Don't boast of things that is the labor of other men. If you stay with your measure, God will add more to your measure. Now, every born-again child of God has grace, an ability given to you of God. Every born-again, there's not one of us, there's not one believer who's born into the kingdom, set into the kingdom, who does not have that unique ability given to him of God to stand and to serve in a way that nobody else can. I hear things like people saying things like, be careful, you're replaceable. You're not. We need you. You can't fail. We don't have a second like you. I mean, obviously, if you're not careful, that leads you into pride thinking, I'm one of a kind, man. Nobody can do it like I can do it. Well, God is going to get somebody to do the job the way he can do it. But nobody can do it the way you will do it, and God needs you. So he places his unique grace within your life. It is wrong and dishonoring to God to say I'm not needed. Please understand this, that there's something that's working already within your life. That's the grace of God. Don't reinvent it. The man by the name David is called by his father to go to the field to check what his brothers are doing. He gets to the battlefront, and then there was a giant by the name Goliath. He says, I can handle this man. Saul looks at him and says, listen, he's been a warrior from his youth, and you're but a youth. David says to Saul, the way God helped me with the lion and with the bear, I believe God is going to help me with this giant. So Saul looks at him and says, well, son, if that's what you want to do, it's fine. Then he takes the best armor in town and places it upon David. David tried to move out, then he made a statement. He said, I cannot use this, for I have not tried it. So what does he do? He removes the armor, goes to the stream to get stones. Tried stones are better than the king's armor. When you get to certain places in life, there are tests you will have. And what begins to happen is because sometimes you feel like the exposure and the stage where God has brought you to is real big, you then look for Saul's armor and discard your stones and your slings. David says, listen, I've not tried this before. It's the same song I was singing, that got 10 people slain under the power that will get 1 million under the power. I don't have to reinvent anything. God wants to use the you that he has always known. Anytime you wear an armor and you know that this is not my armor, put it down. Many times these grace gifts, this grace of God that's placed on the inside of you, because it's given freely. Have you noticed that whatever is given freely is the most abused? So because it's given freely and you did not labor for it, many times you are prone to taking it for granted. Rema, please come. The weight of who you are. Just take that side.
The weight of who you are.
Jesus. Dotun, please come. I got it finally. Did you hear what she sang? Please sing. We just want to worship God. Lord. Church, worship the Lord. How difficult was it for you to do that, Rema? Not so difficult, because that's a grace. What looks so easy to you and you despise is so difficult for others because they don't have the grace for it. So the first thing that happens with a grace gift is that you are prone to despising it. You're prone to just, well, what's the big deal? But what you don't realize with God is that it's the big deal. It's everything. It's a grace gift. And if you're not careful, because it comes so easily and so freely, you despise it. A few thoughts about grace, write it down. Number one, grace is power. Number two, gifts of grace must be used with grace and by grace. What are we saying? Freely you have received, freely give. Number three, grace is the root, glory is the fruit. Grace grows through faithfulness, not ambition. We will not boast without what our measure, but according to the measure of the rule which God had distributed to us, a measure to what? Reach even unto you. For we stretch not ourselves beyond our measure. Don't quote something and remove the name of the owner. Don't boast of things that is the labor of other men. Don't listen to somebody's song and go and rewrite it the same song. Memorize duba duba dumba dumba duba duba dumba duba. Then you go and write duba duba dumba duba duba dumba and say it's original. Having hope when your faith is increased that we shall be enlarged by you. If you stay with your measure, God will add more to your measure. Grace grows through what? Faithfulness and not ambition. Now, what is your part? God has given you grace. What is your part? I told you, number one is discover. Number two is develop. Number three is deploy. Say with me, discover. Number two, what? Develop. Number three is what? Deploy.